Welcome to the club. Well. Would you look at what we have here? Anyway, so I was reading this article. There's this truck driver right now that's locked up in Dubai. But I'll just play the footage right quick and then I'll give you guys my 2 cents.
And she could get some jail time for this.
It also could result in prison time. Found out that she could only receive those items if she paid an undisclosed amount of money. She dealt with a very aggressive individual, a young man there who was screaming at her.
And so she is in jail for one reason and one reason alone. She raised her voice. In that country, a female is not even allowed to raise her voice. If she raises her voice, it's punishable by jail time.
It's been very emotional.
Well. Welcome to the club, ladies. Welcome to the club. You guys wanted to be men? This is one of the things that men have to go through. Only thing is that we go through this here in America, in Babylon. We don't actually have to suffer that in other countries. But could you imagine, though, if they had that law here in America, how black women would be, how quiet they would be, how respectful they would be, how on point they would be? Man, that's crazy when you think about how different the culture is because of the law and how women dress and everything like that. Like, it used to be a day where women would wear, our women used to wear hair coverings and dresses, and they wouldn't be just ass out with their ass out, and, showing all their body and, dressing like harlots, basically, for a lack of a better word. But could you imagine, though, what our communities and societies would be like if our women wore hair coverings, wore dresses, were quiet, respectful to the men? It would look like a completely different planet over here, I must say. But welcome to the club, ladies. Welcome to the club.
Some days I stay up all night crying.
They have a strict law system that is really based on theocracy.
It's very frightening. The longer she's been there, the more reality has started to kick in.
In our opinion, she did not commit a crime. Don't punish women for doing the same thing a man can do in Dubai. It's not fair and it's not right.
So,
and that's that whole, that's that whole gynocentric American way that we want to view that a woman can do anything a man can do. But in other countries, they're like, no, you can't. You're a woman. Stay in a woman's place. Have the baby. Be feminine. Be a woman. Don't be a man and be in the army and be fucking yelling all out in public and carrying yourself in an unladylike way, basically. You know what I mean? Could you imagine how feminine our women would be if they fucking subscribed to this shit? Not that I'm saying, I want her to stay in jail. I don't want her to stay in jail, especially for something petty like that. I think that should be like a slap on the wrist scenario, whatever, and get out. I think it really escalated only because of the car accident. If they hadn't crashed the car, or maybe just paid the man the money that he was asking, whatever, for them crashing the rental car, none of this probably would have happened. I just have to say that. I'm just going to put that out there as a disclosure. None of this probably would have happened if they would have just complied like they tell black men to do all the time with the police, right? Just comply. Comply, and then it'll fly, basically. How they say, just comply, you know what I mean? Just shut up, do what the police say. We got to do it all the time. I've literally seen brothers go to jail just for not talking, let alone for talking loud, let alone for cursing at the police and you know what I mean, and getting belligerent and angry. I've seen brothers lose their lives just for yelling at the police. So again, ladies, I say, welcome to the club.
Sanders appears to pause in response to officer commands. He does not flee and does not appear to have a weapon. Sanders, with a baseball cap in his hand, seemingly complies, then is shot. He falls to the ground, his hands raised over his head. We've paused the graphic video, but you can hear rounds of gunshots fired again while Sanders is on the ground. The officers appear to stand over a dying Sanders for about 2 minutes before mentioning medical aid.
Yeah, so when you're a black man in America, you usually just get shot from running away from the police, holding your hands up, or maybe verbally just arguing with them, just yelling. We get killed for less. So, black woman goes to jail for yelling at somebody in Dubai. Black man gets killed, not overseas, but right here in America, in Babylon, aka, for complying for doing what he was told, raising his hands, and he's dead now. So, again, y'all ain't even been really welcomed all the way to the club yet, but yeah, we still have it way fucking harder in comparison. Bruh, they literally hunt us here like we're some type of exotic fucking deer or like some type of exotic fucking animal or some shit, bro. I swear to God, bro. This is the same officer, the one that shot the guy, the unarmed guy, who had a baseball cap in his hand.
Doing by the county DA.
Well, this is an officer who was already involved in a previous shooting that justice in the form of a federal civil rights suit. But more importantly, we need this officer to finally go to jail for his crimes.
In 2021, former Officer Ronan was involved in another unrelated fatal shooting of a 24-year-old black man, Zontarius Johnson. In this edited body cam video released by police, Johnson is alleged by police to have raised a 9mm gun in then-Officer Ronan's direction during an on-foot police chase. He was fatally shot by Ronan. Ronan then cleared of wrongdoing by the county DA, but Johnson's mother continues to speak out.
And when I found out it was the same officer, it just broke my heart. It just broke my heart because I feel like all this could have really been.
So, yeah, black men's lives are counted as almost nothing or little to nothing by our own government officials here in America. So don't feel bad when you go to Dubai and get locked up for yelling, because we get killed right here in America for raising our hands and saying, I don't have a gun, please don't kill me. Please don't kill me, I don't have a gun, I die. You yell, you go to jail. You still have a chance at least to do something after that. You know what I mean? So in comparison, in the grand scheme of things, I just think black men have it a lot harder. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Forgive me.